Hello, royal subjects. Welcome to my domain, my lair, my comfort, my kingdom. You wonder what this topic is about. Well, this topic, of course, a lot of people want to talk about is Lolicon and Shotacons. To tell you the truth, I do write Lolicon and Shotacons on the media, but I give it age rating because I always use anime pictures because it's feel more comforting, and if you don't add it, it just feel more weird. And people say, why even write those type of stuff? To tell you the truth, I do write fiction stories are about rape. I'm a type of guy, I'm okay, anything is fictional, as long as you don't do that in real life. Some people probably think like that, or other people think you're just a sicko, probably would do it in the near future. I would never do that, because I value the law, alright? If a law say, yeah, if I can't have certain fictional things, I probably will obey. But usually in fictional stuff, there's not much law to contain it, because I believe that's a ruin of the whole constitution of art and freedom of speech. It's like people are okay with murder and friggin' cannibalism in anime, but they're not okay with the genre where like there's one scene is rape. Like the Goblin Slayer. If any people saw Goblin Slayer, it's really dark and I enjoy it. Not because of the rape, but somehow it's just gone dark too quickly. It's like in one episode, it's like all fast. I love those type of anime where like people just mostly mess up and pretty much die and all that. And it's just that means you probably think. You probably think I'm a sicko enjoying that, but you're probably right, because there's going to be probably some people enjoy it too much, where a point they are obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with any type of fictional stuff, because that's my passion. My dream is to become a gamer someday, and maybe to express myself even a dark tone. I can make a best RAM game where like, okay, this is way too dark, people love it. Or people just like happy sunshine, so their category is probably rate E for everyone, because you don't really have that much violence. But anyways, because this topic is about Lolicon, Shotacons, why I'm okay with it, because it's, how I say, it's more a fur community than a pedophilia. And people say, how, that doesn't make sense. Well, you know, people say people who are furry are zoophilia. I don't believe that's true, because zoophilia are attracted to real animals, in my opinion. Is furries are attracted to friggin' cartoon animals and dress like black one. In Lolicon, you can do the same thing. You're attracted to young anime girls, like Misty. She's 12, but she looks like she's 13, but she actually is 12 years old. And people who are attracted to a real deal, I want to stick a middle finger up your ass. Fucking sickos. But instead, we treat these people as monsters. We probably need to make them get some help. That's why I just big huge fan of anime, because there's a lot of things you can do without getting in trouble. Well, in some country you could get in trouble, but in America, it doesn't really ban these type of things, because there's a freedom of speech and freedom of art. But if people say if we ban all fictional stories like Game of Thrones and GTA and all that, and even Mario, there won't be animal abuse, there won't be friggin' crimes or anything like that. Even ban all Lolicon stuff and Shotacons, there's gonna still be crime no matter what, people. Face it, fictional stuff is the best thing ever where you can just do whatever you want and can get away with it, unless if you are putting a lot of people in pressure, like, not in pressure, but I explain this. It's really hard to explain. It's really hard to explain because there are a lot of people who have different point of view because of this. Even my point of view probably won't change their point of view. That's fine. But still, just imagine you can't play Mario anymore because all the animals are being killed. Let's say that's illegal. That means Mufasa will never die. Mufasa will never die because it'd be animal abuse. That'd be so boring. But anyway, this is supposed to be a Lolicon Shotacon, and there's not really that much big deal. That's why I believe it's okay. Because, furthermore, Lolicon is different than pedophilia, and furries are different than zoophilia. And they're both in category in the fictional area. Lolicons are more attracted to cartoon characters / anime. So the people might be attracted to Gwen, who is from Ben 10, where she's technically maybe same age as Ben, or maybe just 1 year older, because she looked more older when later on in the series, older than Ben. Is she more taller than when she's teenager, or was it adult? Probably they're all adults now. But still, people say, "Oh, that's disgusting. How are you really attracted to a cartoon character who's 11?" Well, tell you what, it's better to be they stalk your own daughter who is like literally 12 in real life than stalking someone who is a fictional character who is like a 10-year-old. Like, I think that's more better. Like, rather than them to stalk an anime character who is like 10 or 12 or at least 13 or any age, than stalking someone in real life who are clearly they're underage. I'm open-minded. I don't really care what people say because I'm just too terrified because all the lie stuff I search. I mean, you know what I mean. It's just, oh man, all the lies I search is anime characters. It's just like I don't know. I think maybe because I like the young appeal, alright, in anime. I don't really care. Like, the whole waifu thing is, who cares the waifu thing? God, I'm a little bit nervous right here because this is my first video on this channel. My other YouTube channel is not that popular. I just want to talk my point of view. That's all. Like, don't want to be judged. All right, it's just like this. I could judge you because you like murder in your own fictional story, but you can't have all these fictional. I mean, these real crimes in the fictional book. It just doesn't make any sense to me, alright? I just passionate about fictional, alright? We all about passionate about something. I'm not gonna be like, talk about like becoming like a knight or something, slaying a dragon, that won't never happen. I'm just talking about why people are not okay with Lolicon and Shotacon. I mean, it's people just feel it's sickening, it could happen a real deal. But the only part it happened to a real deal, I think the people who are like those type of animes are drawn to the cuteness and the young appealed, like you can't get in real life. If you're seeing anime, it looks so young, and pretty much I think that's not really helping my point of view, huh? Anyways, it's just, people always say, as long as I don't do this in real life, I kind of agree with that. It's like, man, screw it, let me talk my point of view before my 15 minutes is up. Number 1, Lolicon is based on fictional character who are under age of 13, but also could be 500 years old, who would buy of a 12-year-old. And even if people saying, oh, Misty been so much through in the pro stuff and the old Pokemon, screw it. She's fiction. I don't care if she's like 12 years old and is an anime character. But if this was a real person, if this was a real person, I would find the guy and punch him in the face for posting that type of shit. If it was Misty all naked and people say, oh, Misty is an anime character who is 12. And you've been taunting that person because he have a new picture of Misty from Pokemon who is 12. So technically, the whole criminal is you are taunting him because he's like this anime character too much. The point he doesn't care for the anime character age. It's not the same as like you go into people's house and pretty much just slam through the window to try and get someone who is younger than you. I just want to vomit think about that. Just think about that. I write so many Lolicon stuff where it's like a point where you think, this guy is just nuts. This guy should be in jail. Guess what? You cannot put me in bars unless if I do the real deal. That's a problem. Lolicon's gonna be a thing. The fur is gonna be a thing. Freaking age play is gonna be a thing. And people say, oh, age play is to cause pedophilia as well. No. I think people just want to have an answer. Alright? Just stick with your own opinion. I'm going to stick with mine. It's just, if you want me to talk more why I'm okay with Lolicon, just tell me. If you're feeling uncomfortable, I would stop talking about it because this has been talking so much. I just want to get off my chest what I think about. It's just, the real deal make me vomit. The anime version, I'm okay with it since it's not really real, you know, like, I bet there's a ton of people are attracted to Misty and they're never thinking about just doing to a real person who is 12. I even like Misty from the age I was 10, or first time I watched Pokemon. Then when I'm 18, I'm still like Misty. I think Misty is still an attractive anime character. Shout to your Blood Fallen is an attractive anime character. She used to have big breasts, now she have flat. And that's a cool way to add lottie in anime because in Japan they're not supposed to have lottie. I guess they pretty much like, I think this is way before maybe like they make a law there's no lottie. I think I need to look to that law in Japan more because if you have in some country if you have a anime character with flat chest, it's considered as a minor, then you go to jail for an anime character. I would get if you post someone who have flat chest on the internet and she's nude, a real person. But an anime character who have flat chest, you go to jail in some country. That's blown my mind. But anyway, I only have like a couple more minutes until 15 limits, so goodbye, my royal subjects. I hope you have a great day and great weekend.